Back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. All right. New Hampshire, you're up. New Hampshire's on the docket. This video will go up on midnight Tuesday, January 23rd. And by the time some of you are watching it, the voting hasn't started yet. My night owl's on the East Coast up at 3 in the morning. What is it, people? What's the energy around the New Hampshire presidential primary for the Republicans? Okay. So what we got going on? Oh, that's the drunken hillbilly brawl. It's going to... I suspect that you probably aren't suffering as horribly from the Arctic weather. I think there's going to be a high turnout. A lot of energy around this. I think there's going to be a high turnout. And I think Nikki Haley might do really, really well if this is representing Nikki Haley as the Nine of Pentacles. And she needs to do really well, because if she can't carry what is generally considered a moderate state like New Hampshire, then it's over. Oh, and maybe that could even be, the fighting. You've got all the fighting between Trump and Haley's it. Oh, no. Maybe this primary is over before it's over. You know what I mean? She has to capture that energy, maybe even overcome the Trump energy. If she cannot do a good showing in New Hampshire, she's walking away. Because where else are you going to get your support? If you can't get it on the moderate side and you can't get it on the extreme side, there ain't no sides left. Unless it's a bimodal curve, and I don't think it is. And for the 3 people in the audience who got that, we all suffered through statistics together, didn't we? In the past, we got the Nine of Swords, pair of nines here. New Hampshire. It's kind of, I think this is really talking about Nikki Haley here. It's a nightmare scenario for her. She's got to do well. That's it. Iowa didn't work out. DeSantis is out pledging for Trump. Vivek Ramaswamy is out pledging his candidates to Trump. If you can't make headway here, you're done and dusted. Current situation... Maybe you are suffering through the Arctic snow there. I'm not seeing the support. I don't see the support. Maybe, again, I asked about the election, the energy around the election, not her, but this is all taking me towards her. Maybe it's a lower turnout, or her folks don't turn out. Overarching energy is the Ace of Pentacles. I'm sure they probably both spent a bunch of money in New Hampshire. This fool's gold. In some ways, it's fool's gold. This is like that big opportunity that she had. And in some ways, if the voters don't embrace the opportunity, they've made a foolish decision. They've made a foolish value choice has been made in here, and it's a repeat. Like, Trump winning New Hampshire again. Lesson to be learned is the Knight of Pentacles, going forward with that message. If she loses big in New Hampshire, she might concede. This might be okay, what's next on the plate? Because I might have to concede at this point. The oligarchs have spent a lot of money on her, and what is she going to show for it? Dormancy. Taking a step back. Oh, Lordy. I will throw some challenges on that, but right now, the energy is looking like this is, I don't want to say her race to lose, but if she doesn't win New Hampshire, she's out. If she does not win New Hampshire, she's out because she won't see a path forward. Okay, what's the energy for Nikki Haley in New Hampshire? Specifically, what is the energy for Nikki Haley in New Hampshire as they go through their primary voting on Tuesday, January 23rd? Let's give this a couple more shuffles here. I didn't expect I didn't expect 2 primaries and done. You know, I'm here telling people I think it's going to be March. I think it's going to be April. If she doesn't pull, you know, Arizona and Florida and Texas, didn't think it'd be didn't think it would be New Hampshire. She may not drop out of the race, but this could be it. Okay, what's the energy around Nikki Haley and this and the voting? Like, after the voting is completed, what's the energy around her like? Starting a new journey. Crossed with the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so either her campaign is revitalized and she's got to take on a new strategy, or it's done. She takes a walk right off the cliff because there's no there. Got a pair of 3s. In the optimistic sense, she does well enough that she continues on, or it might be that she doesn't get the results she wants, and now they really need to rethink their strategy. In my previous reading in Iowa, I noted I was predicting that she would find like a subgroup that was very supportive of her, and that they would change their strategy to go after that subgroup. And they wouldn't have had the time to do it by New Hampshire. It's going to have to be future elections. So that could be the strategy going on. Now, my one concern is this 3 of Pentacles. If she doesn't do well, that the oligarch money from the Koch brothers and stuff like that money's going to dry up. And she's got to start making plans for the future. Now, again, this plan for the future could be, we found my subgroup, let's go get them. Or that plan of the future is like, I got to figure out when I'm pulling out, or when I'm announcing my pullout here. In the past, 9 of Cups. Hopes, wishes, dreams fulfilled. Smug merchant. I think she felt like she was a strong candidate. She kind of stayed below the radar while Trump was going after DeSantis and ripping everybody else off. And now she's basically she and Trump are the last people standing here. But that's in the past. What's the current? Oh, now you got to make a decision. That doesn't bode well. Do you stay? Do you go? Do you keep going? Is this back? Do you have the money to keep going? Do you have the group to keep going? Overarching energy is the King of Cups. Trump would if she did well, Trump's going to up the attacks. But I think this is also, okay, this is why she would keep going. She knows in her mind that she can beat Biden. In her mind, she can beat Joe Biden for the presidency. So that's why she might continue staying in case some miracle happens. But the lesson to be learned is the Strength card. And sometimes it's a bitter pill to swallow that maybe now is not your time. Or she could just try and hold on strong. Page of Wands. 3 of Wands. Page of Wands. Again, there could be that messaging to youth. There's a lot of youth here. And I think maybe she's resonating with younger people. It wouldn't surprise me if she drops out. She might continue going, looking to see if the youth vote will carry her, but there's only so far that she will go. Because at some point, it's not going to be economically viable to do it, and maybe the youth aren't showing up to vote to support her candidacy. Even though she knows she could beat Joe Biden, it's going to be the senior set that keeps supporting Trump. Okay, how's Donald Trump feeling after New Hampshire? after breathing COVID onto Lena Haba so he could delay his trial decision against E. Jean Carroll. So it's Monday. Court got canceled today because one of the jurors was sent home sick, and they offered to just go with the 8 jurors, and E. Jean Carroll's team was okay. Trump's team wanted a delay, of course. And then Trump said, well, I can't go on. I want to testify, but I can't go on Tuesday because, primaries. So, haven't heard of what's going to happen. And then Alina Habba wasn't feeling well either, although she tested negative for COVID. I have to throw on that one too, right? Okay. What do we got? Oh, yes, right. How is Donald Trump feeling after the results come out from New Hampshire? Entertainment. Did I say entertainment purposes only? Are we entertained? Are you not entertained? Not going to get a singing and dancing number out of me, so I hope you're entertained because this is what you get. How's Donald Trump feeling after the New Hampshire? Oh, it's a burden. Heavy burden lifting. He might still be focusing on E. Jean Carroll. Let's see how that's going. Page of Pentacles. Are we talking about the court case? Or are we talking about the election? He probably, after I should have asked how he's feeling about the results of. I thought I did. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, messaging, lack of skill, rookie, spy in the camp, messaging, minor money messaging. It could be like a minor victory for him. This is so weird. I'm all over the place with this. I'm telling you, she's getting ready to lose. It's kind of like, for him, like New Hampshire's like small potato. Even if he wins, it's like small potatoes. I had to put all this effort in to get this little victory in New Hampshire. And who's New Hampshire anyways? You know, because he doesn't appreciate that he's winning like the moderates. He doesn't appreciate that. He likes Alabama. You know, he doesn't even have to try in Alabama. They'd vote for a sentient piece of Jell-O in a Jell-O mold as long as it had an R by its name. Okay. In the past, we had the Knight of Pentacles, which was kind of, I think, was showing up here for Nikki Haley. It's like he had to. It's about money. It could be about health too, but I think it's about money with him, and either the money's spent or he's focused on the E. Jean Carroll trial. In which case, I'm just kind of curious how this all goes out. We got the Temperance. Let's just throw the cards here. Oh, he's so worried. If this were about the trial, he views it as a minor victory. You know, threw some money at it, waiting for the results. The results came in, and it wasn't the butt kicking that he thought it was going to be. That or he's giving a concession speech. But it's kind of like I did all right. Here's some stuff. I graced you with my presence here, you New Hampshireans. Let's go do that. And then the lesson to be learned was Nikki Haley put a lot of effort in there because she thinks she can beat Biden again. What does that have to do with Trump? It could just be that the folks in New Hampshire, again, support Trump, which kills any chance the GOP had to defeat Joe Biden in an election. She was going to be the one that had the fighting chance on that. And because they just went with the familiar and they're just, he's going to fight for us. I think he's going to win. I do think he's going to win. I don't think he's going to appreciate how significant his win is, even if it's a minor win. I don't think he appreciates how significant it'll be. For him, it would be about the money. Now, I didn't read on the trial, but that would basically be, how much money he's going to have to pay out to the government. He's going to be poor, and how do I grift off of this? Because they're making me give money up. And it's not a female. Oh, this would be E. Jean Carroll, in charge and in his head, living rent free. Oh. Is Trump, okay, how about this? Is Trump focused, for Carter, is Trump focused on the New Hampshire election, or is he just focused on the E. Jean Carroll defamation case? I just watched Libby from Meister Tarot. She had put up her video about Trump's health. I suspect she might have recorded it yesterday? 2 days ago? Could be today. With Trump, maybe it was today. But she was, spoiler alert, she seems to feel that the court cases costing him lots of money will probably be detrimental to his long-term health. Seven of Wands. Okay, so Trump, he's in New Hampshire. There's voting going on. Does he even care, or is he more concerned about the... does he care about New Hampshire, or does he care about this court case? High Priestess. Wisdom. Feminine wisdom. You ask and you shall receive. The Devil card. I'm wondering. Hermit. Ace of Wands. Hangman. Good Lord. 3 major arcana and an ace. Okay, so let's see. Are we talking about Nikki Haley? No, I don't think so. Are we talking about E. Jean Carroll? Or are we talking about Alina Habba? Give me a second here, folks, as I try and sort this one out. I got this lighting away. A new battle, new struggle. I'm thinking that he's focused. Okay. If it's about the election, it's about Nikki Haley making the decision to sacrifice herself at this point. That she doesn't see a path forward. Folks are just choosing Trump, whether she likes it or not. And, or maybe maybe she's not. Maybe she still sees that subgroup and she's going to really push on that one. But her time's limited. If he's thinking about E. Jean Carroll, testimony's coming out, testimony in the court about what happened, and he's worried the jury's going to take big, strong action against him. And him not being there is going to build her case, which is why I think he's going to want to testify. He really thinks that he can make a difference in that one. I think in some ways he thought Alina Habba was great for her illness because that bought him some time to delay this case. I'm not sure. I can't. I know there's no pentacles in there. I honestly don't think he cares that much about New Hampshire. I think he's all caring about this court case, and it's consuming him. All right. Okay. I don't know, let's make it the equinox, March 22nd. So 2 months from now, March 21st, is Nikki Haley still in the running for the president of the United States? Is she still in the primaries? Am I upside down? I'm upside down. Holding on to money, holding on to values. Money's drying up. Ooh, Justice card. Maybe he's waiting for something to happen with Trump. And there's Biden again. And the government. It's almost like she's withdrawn. Her campaign is on life support. She's holding on to the money as best she can. Maybe wondering if the trials are going to help her. It's like the money that she would get from the oligarchs has dried up. And now you're on life support. You're holding on. You can beat Biden. It's the right thing to do to hold on. But it just feels like the courts are moving too slow to bail you out on this one. So, she may not drop out after, again, it depends on how much of a shellacking she takes on Tuesday. If she takes a big shellacking, I would logically think she would probably pull out. If it's close enough, she might be in the race for another 2 months, but it's like all her funding is drying up, and she was maybe part of her strategy was the court cases were going to take Trump out for her, and then she'd be the last person standing. So it's almost like she knows she knows she doesn't have the right hand to beat him. She's just waiting for time to run out on him, and then because she doesn't want to fold. She doesn't want to fold. She figures if she's the last person standing, then she has to be elected. Who was that? The woman from Hawaii that was running for president back in 2020, and she refused to go away, and they weren't even inviting her to the debates. And she's like, "Hey, wait a minute, I'm still here," and they wouldn't get her. Let's see if I can go look her up real quick. And we're back. She's going full Tulsi Gabbard on us. I think that's the strategy she's going to deploy. Just being there, keep your name on the ballot, win 25% of the vote. And then when Trump can't run, you can say, "Hey, I'm the person here that you need to get in there." I don't know if that's a viable strategy or not. We'll see what happens. Right. Well, there was a whole lot of nothing in that reading. I don't think. Okay, so what's my gut takeaway? She's not going to win tomorrow. Maybe she keeps it close. I think she still looks at the campaign strategy of, I've got this subgroup of people we need to target and make headway on because I know I can beat Biden. Trump can't. He's proved it once, and he's going to prove it again. We're going to lose this election if I'm not there. And Trump's just distracted because he's got big court cases that are going to cost him big money. And she's just trying to hang on and see what happens. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out how right or wrong I am on this one. Thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your kind words and your likes and your shares and everything you do to help feed the YouTube algorithm so my video makes it out to a wider audience. To folks just discovering this channel for the first time, welcome. Hope you found this reading insightful. And if you did, could you please let me know what you got from it? Because I'm confused. And I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.